First and foremost, I just want to shout out my big homie, Sketchy Smeargle, and I forgot his name. Shit. Hold on. Wait. Papa C. Papa C. Up in the place to be. If my name was Papa C, I would see a few things. Shout out to Papa C who saved my Pokemon this week. Normally it's Tom, the analyst for the GBA, and we just have kept missing each other. So firstly, I want to shout out Tom because he does it week to week, and he's always really great about it. And so Tom, Papa C, and Sketchy Smeargle who records all my battles. Shout outs to everybody, all y'all. You guys make the Hawluchas tick, man. I mean, there's the other side with me in the front office. We make it talk, but you guys make it tick. Thank you. Roll the intro.
The following announcement has been paid for by the NCO. You're pretty good, but you're no Connor Oberst.
Alright, so here's the skinny dip of the whole sitch. Okay, look. Garchomp, offensively, destroys his shit in a really cool way. I almost wanted to go banded Garchomp with Outrage, which you never get to see now, and everyone in the world was behind me. I felt it, but then I was like, he's got the Thunderous, and that's faster. His Kira might be Scarfed. That's no good. It can't do it. It won't work. So I went for Bright Powder Sandveil, because that also might not work, but if it does, it's way cool. Levani has webs. It's kind of my best way to settle my dispute with the Mole Boy, Excadrill, and Kyurem. I don't really have a check for Kyurem. Well, I guess I have some checks, but I have no counter. That's for damn sure. My check is going to be Doublade in the form of it resists both the stabs. That's pretty cool, but it will then die to Earth Power, and that's bad. But I can get in something faster and deal with it. Got Scarf Tyranitar because Crunch annihilates his team in a cool way, where I wanted to Bandit and just crunch everything. But also, Scarf Stonage is really good against Thunderous, excellent. Against Kyurem, another excellent thing. My Chestnut is a huge counter to Excadrill in a huge giant way. It's super, super good against Excadrill. It's just like a dedicated counter. It's awesome. Colin is there because there's no better 6th Pokemon. Honestly, actually, to be honest, there's no better Pokemon than Colin anyways. But I figured the best thing that I can do is put Sandrush pressure on him. I gave it enough speed so it outspeeds Scarf Kyurem with Sand, and I think that's good enough for me. And the battle begins between two friends, torn apart by the GBA because they were scheduled against each other. Alright, he's going to leave Archeops, right? And I think that he's maybe going to do Rocks. Probably going to do Rocks, right? But I go for Dragon Claw. I want to get damage. Also, I thought that maybe he has Taunt, and that could be bad. He goes for Endeavor here on my Rocks. And I go, okay, he's going to Endeavor again, right? I'm going to go into a thing that he can Endeavor, i.e., boom, the Sword King. Oh my god, that cursor. Look, alright. I'm so thrown off. Alright, so I dodged the Endeavor, right? And I'm like, okay, he's in Defeatist range. Earthquake's not going to do shit. I can Shadow Sneak. Okay. Hold on. Recap. Right, so I pursued him because I thought he would U-turn, maybe just switch out. He didn't, and then that which the Shadow Sneak took him out. Okay, so he brings in Excadrill. I see Mold Breaker. I'm like, he's Scarfed. So I go into the Guap. Because once you Guap, the fun don't stop. Unless you're my opponent, then the fun stops immediately. Now, I take an Earthquake like it's nothing. I get Leftovers like it's nothing. He's gonna switch out like it's nothing. But the truth is, it's really something. He goes in the pork chop, baby. That's a fire dog. I was too hungry, so I went for the pin missile. The pin missile. The pin missile. So I went for pin missile because I thought Celebi seemed like a good switch in, right? And it wasn't. Well, it would have been, but he opted for Arcanine with the Intimidate. So I go for Spiky Shield here. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do, and I see that he's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp, right? So I'm like, dang, Will-O-Wisp. Okay, here's how I deal with Will-O-Wisp. I just let El Guapo get burnt because he's a wall, and everything else, actually everything on my team is a physical attacker. Oh, God, I hate to admit this, but I'm going to admit this. I forgot that I put Heal Bell on Levani because I didn't think that like Heal Bell would be like that important this match. I just thought it was like, oh, whatever, like this might be a cool utility. But then of course I forget about it. So I go for Spike Shield here because I assume that he's going to attack, right? But he doesn't. He plays it smart. Tup's playing this game really, really well straight off the bat. He's just so okay with Will-O-Wisping. It's like ridiculous. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. You can do that. He's gonna switch here, and he's gonna go into Celebi. And I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine. And I missed Leaf Seed before on Arcanine. I was really bummed. And instead of Spiky Shielding here, to see what Celebi is gonna do, I get greedy and I'm like, hey, I can take a Psychic. I just want to see what it's gonna do. I don't want to get any free moves or anything. I live the Psychic. I go for the Pin Missile. But since I'm burned and intimidated, hitting Pin Missile 3 times does nothing. It's a real track. El Guapo goes down to burn. I let this thing go down to Psychic. I wanted to go into T-Tar, but I was too afraid of Giga Drain, and I should have Spiky Shield, and I should have went into T-Tar. I should have done so many things, because Tup's playing this really good, really safe, and like close to the vest, and a little bit differently than I thought he might. I was like projecting my own plays onto him. I was like, okay, if I was Tup, here's what I would do. Not how he played it, because he played it how Tup would play it, and not how Fizz would play it. So I go for Crunch. It does a lot. And he goes for Giga Drain. I'm like, okay, sweet. Here's the thing. I know Crunch does at least 50% to Celebi, and I see he's under 50%. I'm like, oh, baby, crunch it up. Nom, nom. So Celebi goes down. I'm like, hey, that's a fucking victory already. Celebi's pretty tough cookie. I had 2 things with weird-ass bug moves on them. He goes an X-Drill, but really, I had Pin Missile on Chestnut, and I have Fury Cutter on Garchomp, right? Here, I know he's going in for Earthquake, and I lost my check for Excadrill, but then I'm like, hey, Levani quaders this Earthquake, dude. That shit's pretty rad. So, I go into Levani, I nom the Earthquake, he gets the Intimidate off, and I set up the Spiky Web, and I'm like, not Spiky Web, it's the Sticky Web, because I was like, hey, it would be really cool if when Excadrill came in next time, it's also slow. Also, I would love if Kyurem was slow. I just would like everything to be slow. Now, I assumed he was going to Will-O-Wisp, but I did not take into account that I EV'd in speed, and duh, he would have not. So I heal Bell on his Will-O-Wisp, and that was dumb. But I heal Bell again, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to force him to come at me with a Crunch. I was really hoping he would Flare Blitz me, because I want extra damage on it. That's how this game works. But I'm like, shit, man. If he's gonna play that game, I can't let him. So I go into Tyranitar because I want to get Sand Up. I want to threaten this thing. I don't want to lose Levani just yet because it's too cool for school. It was for Extreme Speed here, and either way, Crunch, Extreme Speed, I resist it all, baby. Get Sand, and I'm like, I'm looking at calculations, and I'm like, you know what? He can knock him out from here, and that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do that. I go for Stone Edge, boom, gets him. Was it guaranteed? If I remember correctly, nope. Did I care? Nope. I'm a gambling man, baby. Now he goes into Excadrill, and it's sticky. He's like, oh man, feet are stuck to the floor. Oh, that's stupid. Now he's gonna go for Mold. He's gonna go for Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker just happens. So going to Prince Devitt. I assume I want to scout out whatever he does. If he goes for Rapid Spin here, he doesn't get to. Because there's no target. And then I go into Gallows and I'm like, the time is now. If he attacks me, that's fine. Why? I Bright Powder in Sand Veil. And he brings in the Genie, and I wanted to I super wanted Dragon Claw. I was like, he's not staying in, but I played it safe. And I was like, he's gonna miss HP Ice. He can't do it. He hits it. I'm like, what even is the point of living if you cannot dodge a HP Ice with Garchomp in the sand with Bright Powder? What is even the point? Now, I go into my boy. I think, I'm like, look, if he switches out, that's cool, because I'm just going to Gyro Ball. And I do Gyro Ball, and you know what I just thought about? Sticky Web makes him slower, which makes Gyro Ball not KO. Had he not been slower, this actually really hindered me a lot. And I thought it was like, oh, he's running like a Kyurem with some bulk. No, it just hit me. Sticky Web it came into play because Gyro Ball and Sticky Web do exactly 100% to a normal, just standard Kyurem, and I was like, ah, shit. It hit me now. Now I can go into Scarf Tyranitar and I can Crunch. He's gonna sack off the boy. I'm like, perfect. You can do that. I like being locked into Crunch. It feels good on my skin. I know I have left Tyranitar and Colin. I know that the Mole is slow. I know that if I Crunch him again, it will hurt because Steel is stupid now. And he goes for Rapid Spin here. I'm like, oh, that's pretty okay. I feel good about this, and I go for Crunch again. It's really good because it does a lot of damage. Does it get the K off? No. Sand does. So, Tyranitar doesn't get all my kills except for one. It gets all my kills except for two because one goes to Sand. And then the Mole comes back in. And I'm like, alright, so he gets one kill. Colin can live any hit and then take it out. That's fine. But he's not faster than me. He is Scarf, but he's only faster than a max speed Starmie, which I thought was pretty cute and neat. Now, so that was a good game to my friend Tup. We go 2-0. We're 6-1. We're plus a lot in the differential. We're, what, tied for some place? There's 3 teams that are 6-1. No, wait. You won't know that. Also, I don't know that for sure, actually, either. The last week, there were 3 teams that only had 1 loss. I was one of them. And I believe there might be another one who won, if not both. I actually don't know. This is not a spoiler. I'm stupid. I just assume they win because I want the #1 spot in the power rankings, and they won't give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Tom. Do it. Just do it. Good game, Tup. Also, I think it's hilarious the time that I spend the longest shouting out the boys who make this. There it is again. The boys who make these videos, and the fucking the cursor is everywhere. That might not bug some of you guys. It bugs me a little bit, a lot of it, because I can't get past small things like that. So if it bugged you, truly sorry. And if it didn't, that's good. If you like this battle, that's good too. You could, if you like my battle and my narration and the things I do, you could check out other things I do. Also, you could click the like button. If you don't like this battle and you don't like this video, then here's what I tell you. You're dumb, but you're also entitled to your dumb opinion. So you could click the dumb dislike button, you dummy. Now, I'm also assuming if you made it through this video and you disliked it way before there, probably didn't make it to this part here where I'm calling you a dummy. So, you're dumb. Okay, I stream Twitch sometimes. I play other stuff than Pokemon. Watch my other videos; they're hilarious also. There's a new series that's coming, and it's not Pokemon. That feels good. There's a other series that's continuing on. That's Pokemon. I just hurt myself, and then I couldn't do anything. But it's gonna continue. And if you like the Atlanta Hawluchas, which you should, there's a T-shirt you can buy, which no one has yet. So be the first, and if you're the first, you're not the worst. You're the best. That rhyme is stupid and wrong. I love all of you Fizz heads out there, and Dan. Wait, no, he's not next week. Never mind. But you just wait, because I'm calling him out, brother. Oh yeah, it's the Fizzle Man. Goodbye.